Hey guys, it's C4 here today, and today we're going to be talking about my favorite movie, Oblivion. You know, the one with like Tom Cruise in it and stuff. The first question is, when did you first encounter this piece of media? Well, it was back in 2013, and that's when this movie came out, and it was on pay-per-view, and me and my grandmother uh, were like, oh, this looks good. Actually, I had never heard of the movie before I even saw it before I went to my grandmother's house. So what emotional effect did it have on you? Well, I mean, I was excited. I tend to get really excited over sci-fi movies, you know, like Star Wars, like the newest Star Wars they just came out with, but over this movie, I got a little excited when I watched it for the first time because it had like that whole Inception background music to it, and it was really actiony and it kind of like gets you on edge a little bit, like, oh, what's gonna happen next? Oh, what's this going on and whatnot. But it's, so it definitely put me through a little bit of a roller coaster at the beginning, and towards the end it kind of flattened out until the ending kind of just went straight up into space, literally. And so it kind of like sent me through this little emotional roller coaster, and I thought it was great. Next question is, why is this piece of media your favorite? Well, that's obvious because it was science fiction. I love sci-fi. Sci-fi has always been like my greatest thing. Like sci-fi is like awesome for most people. So the next question is, how does this work inspire you? This work inspired me though because of the amount of detail they had in the scenery. This movie they made in Greenland. They went to Greenland to go make this. And then if you look at the behind the scenes, they there's like a scene that's like a house looking thing that's like really high up off the ground. They built this house and a giant studio into it, in a giant green screen studio. And it's cool because all it is just green screen, but you see this really futuristic thing, but then when you go to watch the movie, you can't even tell. And if you watch some of the special effects that they had to do and some of the stuff in order to get it to look realistic as possible, I swear, some of the scenery in this movie was amazing. But some of the scenery, some of the details, the CGI, the the practical and special effects were all done on computers. And even though they went to Greenland to go film this movie, they still had to put in a few um, things to make it look real, make it look amazing and electrifying. Like it's that sort of thing, and that inspires me because I want to know how to do that. That's why I'm here. I want to know how to do that. I want to know how in the world I can sit down in front of a computer and make that happen. I want to learn how to make that happen. I've never had previous experience before, and I want to learn how. How in the world am I going to be able to do that? I don't know, but that's why I'm here. And hopefully, throughout the 20 months that I'm going to be taking this course, I can learn how to make something like that. And I really hope that I do, because CGI in any movie really has always really inspired me, and I want to do that. Well, thank you guys for watching and listening. I shall talk to you later. Bye bye.